Good morning, good morning. My hair's crazy. I slept in. I had 2 shifts yesterday, so I was tired. I didn't even make it past 12 o'clock at night, which is funny because normally I stay up way later. Day 10, magic dust everyone. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. St. Ambrose, theologian and Catholic bishop. Ancient spiritual teachings say that what we give to another person with a full heart returns to us hundredfold. So being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life. Gratitude is a powerful energy, and so whomever you direct gratitude's energy towards, that's where it goes. If you think of gratitude's energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you've received from them, you are literally sprinkling them with that magic dust. Excuse me. The powerful positive energy in magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on. Most of us make contact with many people every day, whether on the phone, through email, or face-to-face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, or trains. And in many cases, the people we make contact with deserve our gratitude because we are receiving something from them. Think about the people you encounter on a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those working in stores or restaurants, bus or cab drivers, customer service people, cleaners, or the staff at your work. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you, and you're receiving their service. If you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you're not being grateful and you're stopping the good from coming into your life. Think about maintenance workers who keep our transportation system working safely, and those who maintain the service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads. Think about the cleaners. Think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, trains, buses, airplanes, hospitals, restaurants, supermarkets, and office buildings. You can't personally say thank you to all of them, but you can sprinkle them with magic dust by saying thank you next time you pass them. And you can be grateful anytime you sit at a clean desk or walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor. When you're at a cafe or restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you, whether cleaning the table, giving you the menu, receiving your order, filling your glass of water, serving your meal you ordered, clearing the table, giving you the bill, or giving your change. Remember to say thank you every single time. If you are in a store or supermarket checkout, sprinkle magic dust and say thank you to the person who serves you or packs your groceries. If you are traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to the check-in people, the people in security, the people who check your ticket as you board, the cabin crew who greet you as you enter the plane during the flight. Say thank you to the cabin crew every time they perform a service for you. Serving drinks and food or removing your plate and trash is a service. The airplane thanks you for flying with them. The captain thanks you. The crew thanks you. So do the same and thank them as you leave the plane. And every time you take off and land at your destination, say thank you, because the fact that you can fly is an absolute miracle. Be grateful to those people who assist you in your work, whether they are clerical staff, receptionists, canteen staff, cleaners, customer service people, or any of your work colleagues. Magic dust them all with thank you. All of them are doing you a service, and they deserve your continual gratitude in return. Store assistants, waiters, and waitresses work very hard to serve people. They have chosen a job to serve other people, and serving the public means encountering all kinds of people in various moods, including those who are ungrateful. Next time you are being served by another person, remember that the person who is serving you is a precious daughter or son to parents, and an irreplaceable brother and sister to siblings, a mother or a father to a family and children, and loved and adored partner or friend, and they deserve your kindness and patience. At times you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or doesn't give you attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations, but your gratitude cannot depend on another person's behavior. Choose to be grateful no matter what. Choose magic in your life no matter what. It may help you to remember that you don't know what difficulties someone might be going through at the time you connect with him or her. They may be feeling unwell. They may have just lost a loved one. Their marriage might have just ended, and they may be in desperation and at the tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness might be the most magical thing that happens to them today. That's huge. Huge. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Philo of Alexandria, philosopher. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, you don't throw away your thank you. Instead, you give them a reason why you're grateful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for going out of your way for me. Thank you for giving me so much. Like, give an explanation. When you say, that was too long, that paragraph, sorry. When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them. You've wasted an opportunity to help that person and to change your own life if you say thank you to the air, or say thank you as you're looking down, and thank you while you're on your cell phone, because you are not really sincere when you do that. A couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for and then went on a search for the perfect gift as though it was for her sister. As the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift, I received a call on my cell phone. I was finishing the call when I reached the front entrance of the store, and suddenly an unsettled feeling swept over me. I immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me, and I not only thanked her, but I told her all the reasons why I was grateful to her and how much I appreciate everything she did for me. I showered her with gratitude's magic dust. Her eyes filled with tears, and the biggest smile you've ever seen swept across her face. Every action always has an equal reaction, cause and effect. If you really meant it when you said thank you, the other person will feel it, and you will not only have made another person feel really good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indesirable happiness. That day, I walked out of the store incredibly happy. I don't use magic dust only for the people who serve. I use gratitude's magical dust in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely. And I wave my fingers in the air and imagine sprinkling magic dust over her and her car. Hi, Annie. Sometimes I sprinkle magic dust on my computer before I begin a new project, or sprinkle magic dust ahead of me before I walk into a store to look for something in particular that I need. My daughter uses magic dust when she's driving, and if she sees another driver who seems to be stressed and is speeding, she sprinkles magic dust over them to help them feel better and keep them safe. Today, take gratitude's magic dust with you for the people who work in service, and look for every opportunity you can to sprinkle magic dust on everyone by saying thank you. Thank at least 10 people who perform different services you benefit from today. It doesn't matter if you don't get the opportunity to do it in person. You can mentally acknowledge the person whose service you benefit from. The magic dust will still reach them. As an example, mentally say to yourself, I'm really grateful to the cleaners who work through the early hours of the morning, making sure that the streets are cleaned of trash every day. I never really thought about how grateful I am for that service, which is done like clockwork every day. Thank you. Make sure you keep count of the people in service you are grateful for, so that you know when you have thanked 10 people for their service and sprinkled magic dust on them. If you imagine the sparkling magic dust falling over people when you thank them, you have a picture of what really happens in the invisible with the power of gratitude. With this picture in your mind, it will help you to believe and know that the magic dust of gratitude really does reach people, and it will be available to help them to improve their lives. And every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it also returns to you in your own life. If you're at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal or on your computer and go back in your mind recalling instances where people in service went out of their way for you. It may have been someone on the phone, or it may have been a tradesperson who was determined to resolve a problem for you. Maybe you received great service from your mail person, the trash collectors or recycling companies, or local store assistants. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them. Magic reminder, read through tomorrow's practice today because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up. Magic practice number 10, magic dust everyone. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, read your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Today, sprinkle magic dust on 10 people who perform services you benefit from by thanking them directly or otherwise by mentally acknowledging and thanking them. Feel grateful to them for the service they perform. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold the magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Read through tomorrow's practice because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up. So this is a practice that I think should be implemented in our daily lives like every day. I don't think that it's something we should just do once. I find that my best friend didn't like the idea of magic dust. I think that it was too far for her. So another way to look at this is sending blessings. You're sending blessings out into the world, which is kind of almost like praying for people. Like you're sending that good vibration to these people, and anything that you send out in vibration comes back to you, right? So spend as much time as you can sending out good vibrations. Be grateful for people. Notice the little small things. That's the purpose of this exercise today, is not to take for granted things in your life, services that you receive that you don't even really think about, because these are people doing them. Like, I happen to be a chef that, feeds people on holidays and whatnot, and I happen to be a house cleaner that cleans people's bathrooms while they're at work to make things easier for them. So, it's kind of nice to be able to understand, and people need to thank, stay-at-home moms, because they're pretty wonderful and amazing, and their job is, never ends. My job gets to end, and I get to have days off. Being at a mom. Can you tell how tired I am today? Being a stay-at-home mom means you're always on. You never get a break, and you deserve magic dust. So all of you that are stay-at-home moms or working moms, magic dust to all of you. But yeah, I'm not going to keep this long because it sounds like I got to hop on again and do tomorrow's just so that it's there. Really try to feel in your heart blessings for people today. Because the more people you bless, don't, it's so easy. I'm so bad for this because Kelowna is really bad, but, getting annoyed when you're driving is a bad practice. So if you can get into the habit of blessing people that annoy you instead of letting other circumstances shift and alter your vibration for the day, really getting into the practice anytime. Annie actually mentioned something yesterday about anytime she gets into a vibration that's lower, she starts reciting Bible verses, because that's what really helps her during those tough times. So find something that works for you that helps helps you alter your vibration, helps you shift that mindset, because that's the biggest practice here. And send out those blessings, as many as you can. I think I'm going to start a thread about let's see how many blessings we can send out today, and we'll report them back. So I'm going to hop off and I'm going to read tomorrow's, and then I'm gonna just relax. I love you guys.